Hey everyone, welcome back. Really do appreciate you checking out the channel once again. Really quick and I think a very easy lesson right now for this video. And we're going to go down that road of Springsteen one more time, but we're going to the Tunnel of Love album. I've done a couple of other videos from Tunnel of Love, one being One Step Up, which one of my favorite tunes. Link is right there, so check that out. But this one, probably one of the deeper cuts in general in the Springsteen catalog. It's called Ain't Got You. Again, off the Tunnel of Love album. 3 chords, power chords, G5, C5, and the D5, right? If you know your power chords, this will be a really easy tune. If not, I have a cheat we can do later on where you'll use a capo and you'll play some other chords that'll get you in the same key, basically. And hopefully that'll help you out. So let's stop talking and we're going to get right into it. Okay, so we're going to take a closer look here on how I go about playing Ain't Got You by Springsteen off the Tunnel of Love album. 3 chords, if you know your power chords. G, C, and the D. Okay, now, if you know the song, then you probably already know that the beginning, the first verse is just Springsteen on the vocals and really just him snapping his fingers. So it's, I got the fortunes of, right? And he's doing that the whole first verse, right? So he's doing that, and then just really the first thing you're going to play is when the guitar comes in, is that C5, which leads into the main chord, which is that G. So I've got the fortune, right? Goes through all that. The only thing I ain't got, baby, I ain't got you. So all we're doing there is power chord. Index finger on the 6th string on the 6th fret. Let's try that again. Index finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret, right here. And then I play it with the pinky on the 5th string, 5th fret. That's how I play all my power chords, basically. It's just easier for me. Some people like to use the ring finger and the index finger. I like using index finger and pinky. It just seems to work better for me. All right. So we're going to come out of the Ain't Got You. So I suggest listening to the song to get that pattern down. There is probably more palm muting than there is actually playing the chords in the song. So that's kind of the vibe to this song the whole way. So he's in the verse. So that C, you move to the C after that, you're on that G, right? So listen to the song, but it, ain't got you. So that C is almost just like a turnaround at points, okay, for that main chord, which is the G5 right here, right? So then you get to the bridge. So really that G and that C is all you're playing for the chorus and the verse. And again, that first verse, there isn't even guitar, just a cappella bass and some snapping for the percussion sake of things. All right. So when it goes into the bridge, you're playing the C5 to the G5. You're going to do that 3 times. I got the... So after the 3rd time, again, you're going to go back to the C. So instead of going C, G, you're going to go C, D. So again, the bridge is C to G 3 times. C, G, C, G, C, G. And then that 4th time, you're going to the C to the D. Back to the G. Got you. And then it just kind of fades out from there. So really that's it. That's the entire song. It's just those 3 chords. And that D you're only playing 1 time. It's just in the bridge. So everything else is just the G, the C, and the G and the C. So very Springsteen-esque, where it's just like very, very basic, but man, it just works very well with what he's writing. So again, for this tune, G, C to the D, which he's only played 1 time. That's it. So that's it. So go back, listen to the tune. If you like this, if you like that tune, hopefully this will help you out. Really straightforward. And I did say earlier on that I would just show you a cheat way to do this with a capo. So why don't we just take a quick look at that? I'll show you how that. All right, so I've got the capo on now. So really what we're going to do is we're just going to, so let me take it off real quick and show you. I know we talked about a G5, right? So really the full G is this, right? All right. So if we put the capo back on, that capo's taking the place of the index finger. All you got to do is play your E chord. And you've got your G chord right there, right? So if you really want to cheat on this, you can play power chords like this. Just open E string, and then just fret the 5th string, 5th fret. Again, you're playing the same 2 strings, but we're just rearranging how we're positioning our fingers a little bit differently. So instead of, like this, I'm just doing this here. And then we're gonna do the same thing, just the A shape. So if you go through it one more time like we just did. I ain't got you. Got the... So we're playing the same song in the same key. We're just using a little bit easier chord shapes if it's easier for you. That's all we're doing here. The only tricky thing here is that, if you wanted to truly, we go from here to here, and that D5 we talked about, this is still your D5 right here, right? Regardless of the capo, I'm still playing a D5. You can still pull that off there if you want. But if that's too much to do, just bring this chord, slide it down 2 frets, right? So it's kind of a cheat way to get a D chord out of it if you don't really know your bar chords or your power chords. So watch. Ain't got you. Now if we go to the bridge, right so far, same thing. So you're kind of, it's a cheat that's not perfect because you got to watch that open A string. But if you just kind of play the middle strings here, you can get away with that, okay? So again, if you're not good with your power chords, bar chords, that is one way to get around it in general for this tune, okay? So hopefully this helped you out. If you have any requests, questions, comments, whatever it might be, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from everybody. So, sometimes, I get some good ideas for songs in the future. So let me know. Would love to try to, do some requests if I can. But in the meantime, I'll keep it simple on the acoustic guitar for the most part, and we'll move forward from there, all right? So thanks very much. See you next time.